CMPD released its first quarter public safety update today during a briefing with some interesting stats and numbers. I won't spoil what was in it. I'll toss it over to Jesse Pierre, who was there at the briefing. So Jesse, what did we learn?
Well, overall, a positive trend in many different numbers. This was Chief Estella Patterson's first quarterly report, which was held in South End today. Usually it's in Uptown. She said it was very fitting to be in South End because their mission is really to be in the center of communities, fighting crime and doing what they can to prevent crimes from happening, with definitely heavy efforts in Uptown and Center City and South End and on the rail line. So when it comes down to the breakdown, the first quarter represents January 1st through March 31st. They saw a 23% decrease in overall crime, an 18% drop in violent crime, and a 23% drop in property crime. Where there was concern was really on homicides. That was up 38%, with 22 homicides so far this year compared to the same time last year. Listening to what Patterson had to say about this.
It is important that we acknowledge that these homicides are not just numbers. They represent lives that are lost, families that are grieving, and communities that will forever be impacted. I want you, the public, to know that we approach this challenge with urgency, with transparency, and a commitment to utilizing every single tool we have in our toolbox to help prevent violence from happening.
And so Patterson also talked about a lot of different programs that are showing good progress, a very targeted approach in Uptown, like Operation Safe. They have the Crown Initiative. They also talk about working with different partnerships like CARES Team and to try to connect folks that are struggling or experiencing mental health issues or substance abuse issues and so forth with supportive resources. Now, one thing she also noted when it comes to homicides is that they've solved 82% of those homicides, and that's because of the hard work of officers, their strong partnerships, and really the help of community. And they also talked about how the community can continue to play a role in helping fighting crime by, when they hear or they learn information, they have some tips to call those in, but to also, when you see something suspicious, to call it in so that it can be fully investigated. They are also encouraging folks to connect their cameras, especially business, with CMPD, so that, again, it just gives access when needed for, if a crime's happening at the same time, it connects it to their real-time crime center and so forth, and it helps to solve crimes in general. So a lot of things to break down, a lot of different numbers, but overall encouraging. CMPD Chief Patterson said she's encouraged by those numbers, but they still have some work to do, and that's kind of always their commitment and focus as they continue on 2026. Nick?
All right, and you can get more of a breakdown of that report at 4, 5, and 6. That's where you can catch Jesse here on WCNC Charlotte and on WCNC Plus. Jesse, thank you for your time.